Hello and welcome to May's Crochet. I am Rachel, and today is day 27 of our countdown to Halloween. I can't believe it. I feel like this might actually be considered a home stretch at this point. So if you don't know, or even if you do, every day this month I pulled a piece of paper out of this bowl and made the corresponding pattern in this book. It is linked below at Amazon. I bought it back in like February, but I have seen it at Michael's, and that is it. I'm trying to make 30 because on the last day on Halloween itself, I didn't think that any of them would be like big enough to make it like Halloween. So I am just going to make a display system on the last day of the month, and I have already decided it is going to be a corner hammock over here that I will crochet, and it's gonna give like spider web vibes. And I'm gonna try to add beading to it, but we'll see. I still have a long way to go to get there. Not super long, but I still gotta get through the next few days first. So yesterday we made this little guy on day 26. It is a griffin. Head of an eagle, body of a lion, all the same coloring of an eagle, though. I talked about it yesterday. I got all confused. It's okay. He's still really, really cute. Don't get me wrong. So that was yesterday. He just fell off the table. What are we doing today? There's not a lot left to choose from. There's only one I really, really want, and there's another one I'd like to have if I get it. I will let you know that if the one I really, really want is not picked by the 30th, I will be doing it anyway. I'm going to do it on my own. Please be it, please be it. Nope. Oh, but this is the one I definitely wanted. It's a Minotaur. Okay, that's great. Because, oh, he's right here on the front. Right here. The only reason I really want, this is so dumb too. It's dumb. The only reason I really wanted this guy was because of the nose ring. She of course suggests like crafting wire, but I have a lot of unused nose hoops, even ones in gold, that I would love to at least have use for one of them. Because when I got my nose pierced years ago, I thought, oh, I can't wait to wear nose hoops, which you can't do right away until it heals. And then it finally healed. I was so excited, and I put one in, and I'm like, this looks so stupid. I never could pull off the nose hoop. If they're small enough to like hug the nostril, they're too hard to get in, and the bigger ones just look kind of dumb. So I get to use one of my unused nose hoops, and for some reason that makes me just really excited. That's weird, but anyway, here are my colors. This for the body, mainly because I don't like this color and I'm trying to get rid of it, and I have no idea why I bought it in the first place. Horns, hooves. Should the snout start as the same color as the hooves? I'm gonna have to look up like a minotaur or a bull or something to see what it's supposed to be, because I feel like that part of the face is sometimes a different color. Maybe it's just my imagination. Anyway, it's got little, I don't know if they're shackles or bracelets or I don't know, cuffs of some sort on. And then we are doing some felting today, or felt work, not felting, but felt work. And then some little hoops. I just need one that I have never used. It's just been sitting in my closet. Let's read what the author has to say, and then I will get started. The Minotaur is a creature I will always pity. In Greek mythology, he is often depicted as a grotesque monster that is a mix of a man and a bull. His job is to guard a labyrinth, and the only human contact he has is when he is hunting them, as they are his food. And a Minotaur has to do what a Minotaur has to do. Perhaps you can change your Minotaur's ways. I love adding non-yarn details to my dolls. Okay, this is talking about using the felt for the loincloth. And yeah. So that's it. Just hopefully your Minotaur doesn't eat you, is the lesson here. So as always, head, body, you know, you've been here, probably, maybe this is your first video. I don't know what you've been up to, but head first. The head is done. Yay. I am going to go ahead and start on the body. I know yesterday it was like I did all the facial features, and I'm like, oh, that was great because now I don't have to do them later, but I'm not in the mood to do that today. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the body now, and then we'll do all the extras. It changes from day to day. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just here. So onto the body, which I need the dark brown for. So yeah. Let's put the head and body together and then make some accessories. By accessories, I mean appendages. Yeah. So what's everybody else up to these days? I've fallen way behind on my movie watching. If you're around at the end of every month or very beginning of the next month, depending on when the Monday falls, I have been keeping up with all the movies I watch all year, and I'm making granny squares to correspond to my feelings on said movies, and then they will become one giant blanket at the end. And yeah, it is now the 17th, and before yesterday on the 16th I had watched 3 movies all month by the halfway mark. That's not good because I'm aiming for 16 movies a month to make the perfect squares, 4x4 squares for each month, and then a 3x4 blanket for the months. And not as involved as the book blanket, if you know the book blanket, but still a lot of work, some work, and doesn't work if I don't watch the movie. So I have been indulging in a Screamathon. I just have number 6 to go, and I'll be all caught up. The problem has been all the editing. I can't watch movies and edit at the same time, so that's why I've been making dolls the last 2 days. Besides the fact that I need to, I can also catch up on some movies. So after this one, I will be up to 9 movies out of 16, which will feel much better than it did a couple of days ago. Oh no. This is the first time it's been this bad. That is so crooked. Oh. I'm gonna undo this, I'm gonna fix it, and I'll be back. Wow. What you looking at, bud? I got a baby Groot over here. Is that... He's jealous of baby Groot. Baby Groot also has a giant hamburger and a big gulp. So that must be what he's looking at over there. Yeah. Okay. It is still slightly askew by like 1 stitch, but it's not as bad as it was. So I don't know what my deal was. I mean, obviously I didn't line it up correctly. I don't even remember trying. What do we want to do now? I mean, appendages, obviously, but which ones first? I think I'm gonna do the horns. That way I can get this off my desk. And I did grab some black for when I do the muzzle, because I feel like maybe the first 3 or 4 rounds should be... Oh, it's only 4 rounds. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. I still think it should be black. I don't feel like it should be the same color as the skin. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, we have horns. I made them a little pointier by starting out with only 4 stitches instead of 6 like the pattern called for. But then I immediately increased to 6. So they're 1 row longer and a little pointier at the end. But I just thought horns should be pointy. They're a lot flatter in the book. Okay, so I thought the muzzle should start like black and then go into the skin color. Yeah, this looks stupid. I don't think I can reconcile that. No, it looks weird. So I'm just gonna follow the pattern now and make it all skin toned. Just needed you to know I was wrong. Okay, so we have horns, which you already saw. Here are the arms. I was gonna go around with the surface chain in the gray to kind of give it like more of a 3D cuff effect. But then I changed my mind and decided I didn't want to. Ears, just a little, kind of looks like a calzone. Yeah, it looks like a calzone. Can you tell it's dinner time? And then here's the muzzle in 1 color. Mistakes were made, okay? I learned. I thought I knew better. I did not. I can't remember the last thing I filmed. I think it was when I told you everything was made. Well, now everything is assembled. Yes. So with the head being slightly, just 1 stitch askew, it made me question everything. The placement of all these pieces, because now nothing looks like it should. So I think it's even for what it is. I think the arms are even on the body, and I think all the pieces on the head are even. It looks off because it looks like he's turning his head just slightly to the right. So now we're gonna make him decent with a loincloth made from felt, which means glue gun time. Now he just needs a little jewelry. Like, how big of a septum do you think a Minotaur has? Like, place your bets. Like, how many stitches should I go? Okay, I think that looks pretty good because I think a Minotaur would have kind of a thicker septum. I wouldn't know, but I'm just guessing. Other than the slightly askew, off by like 1 stitch head, I think he turned out really cute. The nose ring really just sells it. And I'm not only saying that because I finally get to use one that I've had lying around for years, but I think it's really cute. And I only slightly burned myself with the hot glue gun. Well, that is it for day 27 of our countdown to Halloween. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.